Recording? Okay, sweet. So, good morning, everyone. I've talked extensively, at least I've given it many tries to talk about why we collect score, why we keep score. So, I'm going to move on and talk about the next thing that I do with with the people that in my personal warrior training sessions, which is sparring. Specifically, free sparring, but in the context of your goals. It's always in the context of your goals to keep it focused on making sure you're honing in on those habits, getting them done, and starting to improve them. So I will ask, why do you fight for perfect goals? Why don't you just give up on them? And at which point, if I were responding to that, I could say, I fight for perfect man, for my perfect goals, because I am a beloved son of God. And he has a work for me to do that he's not going to leave me alone to accomplish. It doesn't have to be that hard. There may be some times that it's more difficult than others, but I know that he will never leave me. And these goals help me to remember that. I have an amazing, beautiful wife who is the beloved daughter of heavenly parents. She deserves my full presence and clear communication. These goals help me to do that. They help me to be a strong, righteous provider, protector. So after that, if I were a sparring partner, I would challenge that a little bit. I'd be like, those are some great reasons. That's awesome, but you're not feeling super great today. Seems like you're feeling a little sick and a little tired. Doesn't seem like you're very motivated. Why don't you just skip work today? Call it good. You could probably slack off on call off a few of your goals for the day. Give yourself a break. And I would say, you're right. I do feel a little sick. I've got a frog in my throat. I feel a little tired. But all in all, that's not enough reason for me to stop doing what's right. And there wouldn't be enough reason for me to stop doing what's right. I don't care how I feel. I'm going to do my goals because I know that I feel better. I perform better. I'm a much better man when I do. I may not do the full, I may not go above and beyond like I sometimes do when I feel better, but I'm still going to do what I need to. And as I'm doing that, you may not notice this because my hand is down here, but I'm actually holding this wedding ring, which means a lot to me. I'm clenching it in my fingers because that is a very strong, tangible, physical reminder to me of those things that I value. I might do the same thing with my general's ring right here, which I earned going through the program. So this gives me a chance to practice remembering those things that I value when I feel challenged, because we're all going to encounter times when we don't necessarily feel like it. When we're feeling crappy, feeling a little off for one reason or another. And we have to be able to stand true to what we care about, what we value, even in those moments. So that's why we spar. This is just a very simple warm-up kind of sparring. And further along in our meetings, we do much more advanced sparring where we go into positional sparring and address very specific challenges that you face and practice implementing very specific, targeted, effective strategies to beat those challenges. But this is a simple way to practice remembering what you care about, what you most value. And if you cannot respond with those reasons why you fight, and in a way that builds some fire in your life when you're in practice like this, when there's no threat. This is a low pressure, light contact, um, slow motion. Let yourself build up the attack and work on your strategies kind of sparring. If you can't do it in this situation, you will never be able to do it in the real thing. So that's why we do it. We need to practice this over and over and over again. Every single time we meet, I run this through. And some of the guys I meet with are like, oh, this question again? I'm like, yeah, yes, we are going to do this question again. If you can't respond to this question ferociously, quickly, without hesitation, then it's time to really rediscover why you fight. Really rediscover what you care about and make sure that your goals are aligned with that. So there you go. That's a quick little intro to warm up free sparring in the context of self mastery with setting good goals to build good habits. All right, I'll see you in the next video.